The investigation into Yu Menglong's tragic passing has taken another shocking turn. Just when fans thought the last footage and the leaked behind-the-scenes clips revealed everything, a new discovery has emerged. This time from the most personal place of all, his apartment. What investigators uncovered inside has left the public reeling. And for the first time, many are beginning to see that Yu Menglong's story was far more complex and dangerous than anyone realized. When authorities first gained access to his apartment, the space seemed ordinary at first glance. A neat, modest home. Personal items carefully arranged. Furniture in place. But as forensic teams began to dig deeper, patterns started to emerge. Documents that had been missing from his office, suddenly appearing in unexpected places. Hidden folders on encrypted devices. A series of handwritten notes tucked behind photo frames. And then there were the cameras. Multiple small, discrete devices placed around the apartment, some pointing in directions that seemed unusual. These cameras were not for casual security. They were strategically positioned, possibly to capture interactions and conversations that you feared might be monitored elsewhere. But what investigators found on these devices is what has the world talking. Hours of recordings, many of them previously deleted, reveal meetings, phone calls, and encounters with people whose identities are still being verified. Every clip tells a story. Every angle hints at a hidden tension. And in many of them, Yu Menglong appears cautious, aware, even wary. One particular clip stands out. It shows him sitting at his desk, reviewing a series of contracts. His hands shake slightly, his lips press together, and he mutters to himself, "They can't know I have this." Minutes later, the camera captures a shadow crossing the room. Someone enters quietly, unseen by him. They leave an envelope on the table, then depart. It's subtle, almost imperceptible, but it's the kind of moment investigators now say could hold crucial evidence about threats he was facing in his final days. In addition to the footage, investigators found a series of notes written in a code only you would understand. Some fans who have studied his past posts suggest these notes were warnings, cautions about certain individuals within his professional circle. Other notes detail discrepancies in contracts, unexplained withdrawals from accounts, and meetings he was instructed to attend but never fully trusted. Perhaps most alarming, authorities discovered a locked drawer containing what appears to be physical evidence of pressure, manipulation, and threats. There were letters, unsigned but detailed, implying that Yu was being watched, that someone had a vested interest in controlling him. Some items were marked with cryptic symbols, symbols that match logos and designs used by certain affiliated companies within the entertainment industry he was part of. It's evidence that points to a systematic network, rather than an isolated incident. Investigators have also confirmed the discovery of multiple external hard drives, each containing digital files that had been encrypted and, in some cases, deliberately hidden. Early analysis suggests these files could contain communications between higher-ups, financial transactions, and possible instructions regarding Yu Menglong's movements and professional decisions. Every lead is being carefully examined, but sources close to the investigation suggest the material may reveal just how far the manipulation went and who was behind it. Fans and amateur analysts have already begun piecing together the timeline from the footage found in his apartment. They noticed subtle patterns. Meetings scheduled at odd hours, unusual travel arrangements, and instructions sent to him with an urgency that seemed disproportionate to the task. Even the items he kept near his desk, books, photo frames, objects on shelves, now appear to carry meaning. Some were reportedly used as markers, indicating who could be trusted and who could not. The discovery has reignited debates about what really happened in the days leading up to his passing. Previously, many assumed that the final footage we saw was an isolated incident, an interview gone wrong or a sudden event no one could have predicted. Now, with the apartment evidence, a different narrative is emerging. It seems Yu Menglong may have been aware of the threats against him for weeks, even months, and he might have been meticulously documenting every detail in case something went wrong. Security experts analyzing the footage noted that some of the devices appeared to have been remotely accessed, possibly by those who sought to manipulate or monitor him without his knowledge. Others suggest that the encrypted files on his hard drives were a form of insurance. proof that he anticipated being silenced. The level of foresight, caution, and planning has shocked even seasoned investigators. In one particularly chilling sequence, investigators observed him leaving a message with a trusted associate. The associate reportedly confirmed that you had mentioned, "If anything happens to me, look for the files. They'll explain everything." Those words now take on a new weight, because hidden within his apartment were indeed files, messages, and recordings, silent witnesses to a story no one wanted to be told. As news of these discoveries spread, social media erupted. Fans combed through the leaked images of his apartment. Analysts debated the significance of every note, every device, every shadow. And amidst the speculation, one thing became clear. Yu Menglong's passing was not merely a tragedy. It was the result of a complex, calculated series of pressures, hidden threats, and orchestrated oversight that few had noticed until now. Authorities have so far refrained from naming any suspects publicly. The investigation is ongoing, and every piece of evidence from the apartment is being catalogued, cross-referenced, and verified. But insiders suggest that this new discovery could finally explain the inconsistencies that baffled fans for months. The sudden changes in his schedule, the deleted footage, the obscure contracts and cancelled meetings. All of it points to a reality that is more sinister than anyone could have imagined. Even the public statements from his management and affiliated companies are under renewed scrutiny. Some inconsistencies in prior reports are now being examined in light of the apartment findings. Analysts point out that certain narratives presented to the media may have been deliberately misleading, a way to deflect attention from what was truly happening behind closed doors. For many fans, the discovery has brought a mix of relief and renewed urgency. Relief that hidden evidence exists. Urgency because every passing day may risk the loss of critical context, files, and testimonies that could finally tell the full story. Legal experts suggest that the encrypted files and physical documents could be pivotal. They may provide proof of coercion, threats, or undue influence on Yu Menglong in his final days. In the hands of investigators, these files could become central to charges or reveal the identities of those who sought to control him. Digital forensics teams are now painstakingly reconstructing deleted footage, encrypted files, and damaged drives. Each recovered frame, each message, is a piece of the puzzle. And with the newly